champ is here. The 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 champ is here.
You in there?
The champ is here.
Can you hear me?
Captain, can you hear me?
Not too much, man. We have we got a rule on these things about people walking around with no shirt on my interviews, brother.
Man, I do. Hold on.
No, you good. Anybody in more shape than me, I'll be like, nah, man, put a shirt on. But
Hey, I got you. I understand, man.
No, I mean, shit.
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm gonna send you a clip of I forgot what the dude's name is. He's on Snowfall, and he was talking about how Jay-Z was making fun of him doing.
Hold on. I'm here. Here we go. Now I'm ready.
So, you just finished up working out for the day. Who you fighting soon? I think you got a fight coming up, right?
Yes, sir. I'm fighting Edgar Berlanga.
Okay. On what is it? April what?
April 24th.
Look correctly. Is it Kissimmee, Florida, something like that?
It's Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah, they have that place. Are y'all having fans?
Yes, sir. We are having fans.
Oh, that's news. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, top rank is out the bubble now.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Yes, sir.
Not look at you, your iPhone. I can see that your little iPhone set up there. Okay, we back.
My bad, man.
No, that's part of the whole coronavirus thing. So one thing, the reason we're doing it now like this instead of face to face, one, I'm gonna blame my man Fair Shake Q for messing up his whole computer. We did this before. I'm gonna get a little bit more in detail. So other than the fight, I don't want to talk about the fight because that's your life. The fighting is your life. 2 years ago, I'm at the weigh-in, waiting for you to weigh in. Sierra Brown, we're waiting for you to weigh in, and something happened. Tell the people what happened.
Well, 2 years ago, I had a life-threatening incident. I experienced the pain and suffering of kidney failure.
All right, for people that don't know, what does kidney failure feel like?
Kidney failure feels like your entire body is shutting. Your body is gone. It's shut down. I experienced major cramps. My body was in shock. Only thing I could do, man, was pray. Like I couldn't really take the pain. I had to take it. It's something that you can't stop. You can't do anything, man. Like my body really was just going through it, man. It's like imagine. I don't know.
Hey, for those that don't know, the man has an iPhone. Okay, that's what keeps popping up. I'm gonna do a commercial right now for iPhone. That's y'all.
Listen. Have you ever experienced a cramp, right? A muscle cramp. All right. So I want you to imagine a muscle cramp literally through your entire body, from your fingers to your toes to your neck, your shoulders, your stomach, your thighs.
See, that's different than shutting down. Like when you say shutting down, see, this people need to know this. Shutting down, I'm thinking like blacking out. Like I've passed out. Like when you talk about just.
I wish I passed out. I wish I did. Yeah, like really, I wish that was the time I wish I just passed out. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel anything. I felt every last bit of it, man. Yeah. Like every last bit of it, you know? And only thing I could do is pray, you know? That's the only thing I could do. I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand up, I couldn't move, I couldn't look around.
How long were you in pain for?
I was in pain for 12 hours.
Hold on. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, hold on.
12 hours, man.
In my head, I'm thinking, a cramp, you massage a real foot cramp and it goes away. So the whole time, your body was going through the.
So that's why, like, you know, my dad rushed me to the hospital because normally, you know, when we cramp up, I'll give it a little salt, go away, rub me down real good, go soak in the tub. So it was so bad that, man, my dad, man, we got in the tub. I got in the tub with my shorts on. I just jumped in the tub, tried to relax my body. It wouldn't work. They had to pick me up. They had to pick me up out the tub. They laid me in the bed. I told my dad, man, look, I don't know what's going on, but let me just get some rest, and we can call a doctor or somebody to bring us an IV to the hotel room. My dad said, nah, man, I don't think you should lay down. You know, he said, man, we need to go to the hospital. Ain't no laying down. And man, next thing I knew, they try to stand me up. They, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. They try to stand me up.
Give me 4 seconds. You fine.
Okay.
While your phone messing up, I'm gonna find me a lighter because my go-to lighter done messed up.
Okay.
But no, you fine. Go ahead.
But yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, man. Next thing I knew, they stood me up, and when they stood me up, like literally, my body, I just fell. I fell. So my security guard, Jose Douglas, man, he carried me. My dad was like, look, it's time to go now. We got to go now. So while Jose was carrying me, they was looking for the closest hospital, and the closest hospital was Inova.
Where's Inova at? Oh, it's in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Virginia. So after that, man, Jose, man, he carried me down 7 flights of steps, man. And
you ain't no little dude. You about what was
yeah.
One.
I was at the time I was like 170. I was 170. Yeah. And
I'd have been dragging you, brother. I'd have made it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So from there, my man, one of my good friends, my brother, Simon Rojas, man, he drove me to the hospital. They rushed me in. Man, all I could remember is like, man, look, get me in there. Just get me in there. I need an IV. I need something. I just kept saying it. Saying it. They brought the wheelchair over. Man, they put me in a wheelchair. I was still cramping up, man. I was limped over in the whelchair, you know? And from there,
you're still going through this pain right now.
I'm still going through the pain.
Okay.
I'm still going through the pain. And at that time, my stomach was like my abs. Like I couldn't, it was like my abs was just like balled up. And it was like something, what, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't stop. Like that's what I remember for like.
Right now, you thinking your kidneys? Or you thinking you're having a stroke? What are you thinking?
Man, I thought I was having a stroke.
Okay, that's what I would have been thinking. Like,
yeah, I thought I was having a stroke, man. And really, I probably was. You know, I probably was having a stroke at the time. You know, but once I got to the hospital, man, they were great, man. They gave me they gave me IVs, and they gave me 2 bags of IVs, and man, I was still in pain. My abs were tight, man. My abs were so tight that I felt that pain for 2 weeks. Like my abs were sore for 2 weeks after that. It's like I did a million sit-ups or something, you know?
Right.
Literally, like it was like I did a million sit-ups. And so from there, I was still going through pain. They ended up giving me 11 bags of IVs within a matter of like 3 hours. And they said, Mr. Nicholson, we gave you all this IVs and you haven't used the bathroom that one time. I said, I don't have to go. They said, wow. So that's when they was like, they said, well, we're going to have to keep you here in the emergency room. We're going to run some tests, see what's really wrong with you. And about an hour or 2 went by. They said, Mr. Nicholson, if you can't use the bathroom, then that means we have to put a catheter in you. That means your kidneys are shut down. I said, I don't think that's, me in my head, I'm like, I don't think that's the case.
That's the last thing you think. That's the last thing you think, right?
That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I said, I mean, if my kidneys shut down, y'all can get it back working, right? That's what I said. Like, I can get it back working, right? Like, I got to fight tomorrow, you know?
You have to put some batteries in it, right?
Yeah. So they said, Mr. Nicholson, we have to figure out how far gone your kidneys are, or if it's that even. They said, so let's try to stand up and pee. I said, okay. I said, but I don't have to. They said, Mr. Nicholson, if you don't have to pee, we're gonna have to put a catheter in you. I said, oh yeah, let me. I said, you know what? I do. Let me get up. Let me get up and try to use the bathroom. So man, so it was so bad that they wanted me to get up out the bed. Man, I couldn't move. I was trying. I pushed my arms a little bit, but that made my stomach hurt even more.
Mm-hmm.
But I told myself, I said, man, I gotta get up, man. I gotta get up. So I told my dad, man, help me get up, please. They stood me up. My dad helped me get up. I stood up. I could barely stand, and I told myself I had to pee, so I felt like I had to, but I couldn't, man. And I said, you know what? do whatever you got to do. It is what it is, man. And they put that catheter in me. As soon as they put the catheter in me, purple, nothing but purple was coming out my body, man. So that was my muscle tissue. Everything broke down in my kidneys. They said, Mr. Nicholson, you have to stay here overnight.
What do you mean purple was coming out?
My muscle tissue broke down in my kidneys, man. You know your muscle tissue is purple.
Hold on. I'm done looking for a lighter for a second. Well, real quick, OG lighters, y'all done messed me up real quick because you're not working real quick. I cannot work my lighter, so I'm now heated. So wait a minute. So this is what's another level. So you're trying to use the bathroom, and purple stuff is coming out of your whatever, right?
Once they put the catheter in me, my muscle tissue broke down in my kidneys, man.
I had a heart attack, and you can see this. You can see this in the.
I can see it.
Nope.
I can see it. I was looking like, what the hell? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you know you ever hear somebody, man, I pissed blood. Right. You know?
So that's what I'm thinking.
That's what it was like. It was purple. It wasn't like a sweet tea type color. It was purple.
Right. Shout out to Twisted Tea too. Y'all knocking people out. Look, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when you put the catheter in, it will start working and then you piss blood, but it's purple. Okay, that's news for me. Okay, continue. Purple.
Yeah, so they said, Mr. Nicholson, you won't be fighting tomorrow. You're gonna be here. You're gonna be here. We have to run. They said we have to run major tests now. They said, Mr. Nicholson, this right here we have never seen. You know, we only see these in marathon runners and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Like, what the hell? I'm not a marathon runner, you know? Right. So the next day they ran the test, they did everything. Man, I had a neurologist, he came in there and is that neurologist? Yeah. So he came in there, he said, Mr. Nicholson, he said, your kidney levels and your creatinine levels, he said, sir, these are the highest numbers we have ever seen. He said numbers like these, you know, he said, you normally see in marathon runners, but he said, I never even seen these numbers before, you know? So I said, you know, what does that mean? He said, Mr. Nicholson, he said, sir, if we can't get your kidneys to function within the next 24 hours, he said, he said, with your numbers, I don't think so. He said, sir, you have to be on dialysis.
That's what I heard. That's the part that shocked me.
Yeah, he said you have to be put on dialysis immediately. You know, he was like, he said, you normally with these situations, you know, we're able to get the person kidneys back functioning and stuff. But he said, sir, like what you're going through, this is not just from dehydration or nothing like that. He said, man, this is from continuing to beating on your kidneys. He said, sir, do you drink? He said, do you drink alcohol? What do you do? I said, man, I just train every day. Right. He said, sir, then this been going on for some years then. You know,
what did you do different? Man. What did you do different that training camp than any other training camp, or was it just the same?
It was pretty much the same. I did a little bit more. I rode my bike and I ran a little bit more, but it was just over the years, the course of the years, me cutting weight, losing weight, not taking a proper rest, not drinking the right amount of water throughout the years and stuff like that. You know, it just continues to beating my kidneys down. You know, like you know, some people just go to that. You know, I'm one of the people, man, who goes to the further extent when it comes to training, man. You know, I don't have no. You have to literally tell me like, look, you need to chill. You know, when it comes to training, even still today, you know, I mean,
that's what I heard. I heard they got to tell you to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I know my limit now, but still, you know, I try to work harder than the next man. You know. If they say, "Oh, he work hard," all right, bet. Well, let's see how hard he work. I'm gonna work harder.
We'll put that. You know. Hey, how is your training now?
Like, my training now is great, man. It's more strategic and it's structured. You know, even though then during my kidney situation, it was structured. It was perfect then too, but I was trying to go that extra mile. You know, now it's about being smart. Not training.
How long were you out for?
I was out the gym for 3 months.
So that's the crazy part. You were technically, you had to go on dialysis, correct?
Yeah.
So you were on dialysis, out the gym for 2 months. And then when was your next fight?
My next fight was 5 months after that. So I was
5 months after that. First of all, that means you don't listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Hey, Hey, for real though. But you know what? But now what it is, my kidney specialist, he was like, sir, man, whatever you is, he said, whatever you want to conquer in life, he said, man, just be smart about it. He said, man, you can go back to your regular living. You know, but you're right. I shouldn't have been fighting when I was. I really shouldn't have, because now that I look back at it, now that I'm 100%,
Right.
I wasn't 100% then. You know, I know I wasn't, you know, but you know me, man, I'm a warrior, you know, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been. But I mean, you know, we live and we learn, you know. Now that I'm back 100%, man, the sky's the limit, you know.
So I need to. So we're gonna finish up shortly, but not too. I gotta pick your brain about something. If you have to do the whole tell people about kidney failure and about the kidneys of the body, what would you tell regular people like myself? Like, you live a lot cleaner life than I do. I smoke cigars once a day. I drink a little bit of rum because it's my own personal Tijuana Jack rum. Yes, that was a plug. But what would you tell them?
Man, listen, whatever you do, drink a gallon of water a day.
That's no joke, right?
Drink a gallon of water a day, and not just, oh yeah, just drink a gallon of water a day. You have to make sure like you eating the right amounts of food, and you getting your fruit and your vegetables in, man. That's the most important thing, man. Like, people don't realize, you know, drinking water and eating your vegetables and fruit every day is what's up, babe? Is more important than getting sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
sleep, the right amount of sleep and everything. But what you put in your body, man, is more important than sleep.
Even growing up fighting, I probably ate like a homeless person, like eat whatever, because I told myself if I work out hard enough, I'll lose the weight. That's what was going in my head.
And see, that's how my kidneys fail.
And now that I get older, I know we don't necessarily eat for taste. We're supposed to eat to energize our body.
We eat to fuel our body. Exactly.
But I didn't, trust me, at that age, I wasn't thinking that.
And I didn't understand that, man. I swear I didn't. And when I did understand that, my weight, my energy, everything was just fantastic, man. Like,
everything
even
changed.
today, like today, like I ate a good meal last night, you know, so I know right now my body is functioning off the meal I ate last night. I didn't eat this morning. I just took my sea moss, drank my water, and that's it. So as soon as I'm done working out, I gotta go fuel back up.
So that sea moss. So real quick, I got about 2 years ago, I got a nutritionist. If you're gonna live the way you live, if you're gonna drink cigars and if you're gonna smoke cigars and drink, you're gonna have to eat a lot better. So that's how I do now. So now, have you fought during the the blip year, the 2020?
I fought right before coronavirus, everything hit.
So you didn't fight before during the 2020. But you did help the Clamp. You did help Clamp get ready for his fight.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I saw a couple clips. So, and I don't know the dude personally, but I know of him. They say he trains hard. I'm not going to give up too much information, but I did hear you did a great job getting him in shape. You don't gotta do your attaboys. I'm giving you your attaboys right now.
Nah, you good, man. Man, Caleb, man, he's a hard, determined dude, man, and I do believe that I showed him some things going out there, being as though that I'm from this area. You know, this area, we have more talent than anybody in the world. You know, we have every style of fighter in this area. You know, whether it's boxer, banger, brawler, technician, the stuff, all that. So, being as though we have that, you know, it's not a style that I can't adjust to and stuff like that. So, when we was working, you know, I was showing him things that he's not really used to seeing. Right. You know, so that helped him out a lot, and he thanked me for that. You know.
Yeah. Now you did again. I'm not a huge Caleb fan, or not a huge Caleb fan. I just don't know enough about him. But I did see that fight, and I said, okay. I saw him take a little from you, and I know he was in great shape for that fight. So he wasn't, and I know that was part to you. So, so I know one thing. I don't know what's going to happen on this fight coming up. Didn't do too much research on it. But I do know one thing, and 100% you're going to be in shape for it. You're going to be working. I thank you for the time now. Wendy got me in contact with you. I was mad that I wasn't able to smoke cigars while on this video chat, but you got your iPhone working, man. Go back to work. I appreciate you calling, brother.
All right, thank you, brother. You have a good one, man.
You got it.
All right.
Who is still on the jack?